Hello there, and welcome to the first game that I ever basically stole money from my parents in order to buy way back in the day. It's Zelda!
I gotta see this if this has happened on every video we've recorded this week, but you have either burped or coughed or sneezed at the beginning of every video we've done.
You know what it is? We just had Thanksgiving. I've had, like I think I said in another episode, I've had like 7 bowls of ice cream since Christmas or since Thanksgiving, because my parents decided, you know what, let's bring over a shit ton of stuff, which is currently a curse on this house because it's upstairs in the kitchen. It's always there, and I'll feel a lot better once I finally get rid of it all.
Do you feel better once you got rid of it all?
It depends on how we're getting rid of it. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and you know what? I have to say, yes, I do feel better. Anyway, it's Zelda, and I'm going to basically do something that I've tried to do a few times before. I'm going to try and one life this and not, in fact, die. I don't know if I can pull this off, but first we got to name ourselves. What do you want to go with?
Poohead.
All right. Pooh.
Are you going to be able to fit it?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Poohead. Oop. Ooh.
Poohead.
Poohead. There we go. Yes, we are Poohead.
Register.
Yes.
You register that name.
I am registered.
You are forever known as Poohead.
I am Poohead. Well, I've been called worse. It involves poo, but usually something.
It's dangerous to go down.
Take this.
Well, it's just a wooden stick.
Exactly. I was basically, as a kid, you always looked at it and it's like, oh, we just stabbed a guy. All right. First things first. I need to get.
Well, as I was telling you before,
bombs.
I started with the Link to the Past because
Okay.
I'm a bit younger than you. I was more the SNES generation,
Okay.
so I don't know this one too well. And I guess by the time I got into it, you know how some kids they go and they watch a black and white film and they're like, I can't watch it, it's black and white.
I know, back in the old days.
Yeah, so I'm the same way with this Zelda game. I'm like, wow, the graphics on this.
I know,
like
right?
Shit, it takes me out immediately.
Well, if you ever see like what is it? Fine Brothers, where they showed these kids from like 2006 what it was like to play a PlayStation 1 game. Mm-hmm. And they're like, yeah, this sucks.
Well, and yeah, if you look back at that was like amazing to us back then. Now it's
God.
like, wow, what a pixelated piece of shit.
Everything's relative that way, yeah.
Well, I remember when Duke Nukem came out, and that was
yeah.
like, holy shit, it's 3D, and you could go all these directions. And now it's like, well, it's just a fucking graphic wall.
Basically, yeah. All right, now, fuck.
Damn it.
That's what I wanted. Excuse me, I leave right immediately after that.
We're leaving.
First thing I'm going to
Never
do.
coming back.
Use those bombs, get to...
Hey, you know, I was just we were talking about this, I think, in another one of our episodes, where there's one creature which you can fend off by shouting into the remote.
Yes, the Pulse voice from...
Yes. So these remotes you can actually hook up a headset to. I wonder if they re-enabled that feature for the headset.
I don't know.
That is a
Tell
us in the comments below.
Yes, tell it is. It would make sense from the nostalgia factor they would allow that.
If you're from Japan.
But even in the Americans, because nowadays, I mean, these sort of things are commonplace. A lot of people know this kind of crap.
That was one thing I liked about old school video games back in the day was just like all these secrets that you like. For my 5th birthday, I ended up getting an NES. It was like the last hurrah of the NES was around when I was 5. And playing Super Mario Brothers, and I'm just running through the levels as normal. My cousin comes over for my birthday, and he's like, let me show you something, and shows me the first time how to get to the warp zone.
Okay.
And it's like, that's amazing.
Well, I remember finding the warp zone. And I'm like, I have no idea what a warp is. And I just stayed there until I died. And then I asked my father, what's a warp? He's like, well, it means to bend something. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Huh.
And then I'm like, I still don't know what that means.
The more you know. Do.
And then it pains me royally to say that, I bought the manual on how to win it, how to win it Super Mario Brothers. I don't want to go that. You know what I'm going to do? I know what I'm going to do.
You know what? The only game I've ever really needed manuals for back in the day was Legend of Zelda.
Mm-hmm. Well, here we are. Well, right now, basically, I've got 60 coins, so I'm going to go and buy the candle over here, so that way I can just start laying waste to everything in the forest and get shit. Ultimately, the plan is to get 6 hearts, 5 that you need for the white sword.
That's racist.
I know. Well, there we go.
Why can't it be a black sword?
I don't know, amazing. Well, it's a cracker sword.
Oh, you know what? I hate to say it, and again, it's this is me. I'm terrible. I love Legend of Zelda. Like the carrying case I have for the Switch.
I saw that. That was awesome.
One. I have tons of T-shirts. I'm a big fan. I've never finished a Zelda game.
Really?
No, I've the closest I came was Link to the Past, but I think I gave up like 80% of the way through. I said this in another episode too. A friend of mine like looked at my save state and went, "Dude, you're almost done." And I'm like,
You're like, I gave up. Well, Adventure of Link was a bitch.
That was number 2, correct?
Yes, that didn't go over well because people were used to this. That's why it was really arguably the only one that was a side scroller.
A friend of mine, he does another Let's Play channel. I can't think of the name at the moment, but
he's a good friend. I don't remember what the fuck he does. Yeah,
either I don't remember the name or I don't approve his content. Either way,
Possibly,
I'm not saying his name. But either way, they were actually playing a version of Legend of Zelda Part 2, which was even harder than the normal game. Like I think in this game, it changed where all the items populate.
Okay.
So items you need don't populate in the right areas. And even sometimes it works in your favor where you get a super powerful item right from the beginning.
It was a randomizer.
Yeah, the randomizer. Yeah.
There's a Legend of Zelda randomizer, which I've used a few times. And it's inventive.
It's hit and miss.
It's inventive as heck because you don't know where everything is. And it's incredibly well done that way. But by the same token, you'll die a lot.
Yeah, especially if like in the game you're playing now, there are no borders. You can go wherever you want. But some of the later Legend of Zelda games, you don't have that. You have to kind of go in a linear path.
Sure. I mean, you can kind of already see, based on everything I'm doing, I kind of know what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, did you need that booklet to know where to bomb everything?
No, I've just done this enough times.
So what did you do when you originally played this? Did you just bomb every wall until you figured out where everything was?
Pretty much me and a couple other guys did. Back then we had the Nintendo Fun Club News, which is the predecessor to the Nintendo Power. And it was one of the first things it ever had was the entire map to like the entire overworld plus the first 6 levels. And you're like, oh my God, this is incredible. This is amazing. So you can finally, it's like, oh, there's the raft.
But if you didn't have that, this game had to be frustrating.
Oh, it was brutal. But at the same time, it was amazing because we never saw a game you could save something from. And the idea to be able to save a game and be able to show, I'm going to stay the hell away from you.
This did have a battery to save it.
Yeah, and that was such a unique thing at the time because we never saw that before. And 5. I think he needs 8. Staying away from that because it's going to be and I got a bomb.
You the bomb.
I had a bomb. For shizzle.
My nigel.
Ooh.
That was close.
So, it always looked like he's stabbing the guy. So.
Quit stabbing old men.
Is that what we're calling it?
Yes.
Okay.
I call it murder.
How much time are we at?
We got around 2 or 3 minutes.
All right. So what I'm probably going to do...
Oh, we could always continue this.
Probably will, yeah.
I mean, all you people watching it, you can come back
all y'all
later this week and watch some more.
Yes. Videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mostly is usually how I try and do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head all the way down here. Kill you because I'm just...
Steal your jewels.
No one ever actually stops to think about the fact that you just like brutally just slaughter everything. It's just minding its own business.
The cops do.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying in games like this, it's like, oh, there's enemies, and you just slaughter them all.
Well, do you ever watch Dorkly?
Yes.
Dorkly, I think, has some for Legend of Zelda where Link just comes in the house, robs you, and they're like, what are you doing? Why are you stealing our stuff? Why are you breaking our pots?
Ah, shit, I did make a mistake. Not a mistake, but there's something I could have gotten. All right. I forgot to get the letter when I was over there.
The letter.
Yes, so.
The letter B. This episode is brought to you by the letter F.
Yeah, as in fudge.
Well, you got her.
So. All right, you want to call it right here?
Yes.
All right. Boop. And stopped.
Okay, do you want outro?
So, yeah, so we are off to a decent start in this quiz. Legend of Zelda, Zelda no Densetsu. So, and yeah, I'm Scott of Arius.
Doot, doot, doot. Yeah, and I'm JT. Well, what am I down? I'm Video Geek JT.
Video Geek GT,
Just better JT.
JT Cool or
all that stuff.
You know.
Anyway, we will see you next time.
Yes. Cheers.
I'm PLAYBoyz. Bye.
Oh yeah, that thing.